What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fox back in the house with another manga recommendation, and this time we'll be talking about another manga that I picked up a few weeks back, but I just finally got the last volume that's available for purchase. It is Monster. Now, yep, there you go, Monster, just so you can get a good look at it. So, if you have either read or watched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, then this is kind of similar to it, except this time instead of being turned into a slime, our main character gets killed and then he gets turned into a goblin, and we go on from there. But but before we get into all that, so if you are interested, by the end of this video, if you are interested in this manga, I will be leaving the links for it on Amazon down in the description below. If you click on that link and you decide to purchase it, it does help my channel out, just so you know. I want to have as much transparency with y'all as possible. It does help me out. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight into it and all that. So yeah, Monster. Like I said, now if you read or watched That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the overlying story is kind of the same. It's our main character. His name when he was human, before he got killed, his name was his last. Ooh, alright, boy, this is terrible. It's terrible. I forgot the name. His name was Tomoki Kanata. Now, the difference between this and, actually, I don't know which one came out first. I feel like Slime came out first before this, but I might be wrong and all that. But in Slime, our main character, it was pretty much when he was killed, it was set in like pretty much present day, or present day whenever the manga was created and all that. He gets killed by some random dude who's just running around the city with a knife, which I don't know. I haven't finished the light novels, or I haven't gotten the manga yet. I hope they go into detail, but that's neither here nor there. But in here, our main character, the world he lives in, it already has like magic and like skills and all that. It's just I think there's some differences, but they don't really go over it too much because he's not in that world anymore. But in that world, he was like he was pretty much like a hunter. He hunt down monsters, and he did other various jobs, and he got paid for it. But the reason he gets killed is because this girl that's a childhood friend stalks him, and he took one girl home that was drunk, and I guess she got upset and she stabbed him. But not just stabbed him, she stabbed him like multiple times. Like before he's like completely dead, she stabs him in the eye, and then the next thing you know is he hears like a voice or whatever, and then he wakes up as a goblin. But he's not he's not already fully grown. He's an infant goblin. But if you know anything about RPGs and all that, or goblin lore, they grow up like that. I think he was considered like a full-grown goblin in like 20 days or something like that. And also, each new chapter, it goes by like days. It tells you like day 1, day 2, and all that and so forth. By the 3rd volume is out. That's the last one that I know I can purchase. The 4th one will be out, I think, next month, but I think it'll be in Japanese, which is, I hope not, because I can't read Japanese, not yet at least. I want to learn, but that's gonna be a while from now. But yeah, so he gets killed. He wakes up as a goblin infant. When he's finally grown, he sets out. Now when he's reborn as a goblin, he lost all his skills except for one, which is Devour. That's the one skill that he got to keep. But he loses everything else. His name, all that. He still has his memories and all that, and his human intellect from when he was a human. But other than that, everything else is gone, even his name. But Devour is pretty much the same skill as Rimaru's Predator skill. Shut up, phone. Shut up, phone. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, like, so whatever he eats, he gains its powers and all that. So he gets a new name. His new name is called Gob Roo, but when you read the book, that will the whole Gob part will get like redundant and annoying, because that's how they refer to not just him but to everybody. So spoiler alert. So the main two people that we get introduced to after he wakes up and is being reincarnated is him. His new name, like I said, is Gob Roo or Ro. It's R-O-U. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then you have his best friend. His name is Gob Kichi. I just call him Ki. I just say Roo and I say Kichi. That's just it, because if you read it or you purchase it, you'll find out why. They're not the only characters we get introduced to throughout the series, but they're the main two. So they go out and do what goblins do. They try to survive. And in this world, goblins are at the bottom of the totem pole, just like in Slime. Just so you know, there's going to be a lot of slime references, reincarnated as slime references in here. Because that's really what it reminds me of. It's still different and it holds its own. But I mean, that's about the best way I can compare it. So yeah, they go out and they do what they can. They try to survive and all that, and eventually, but because of his human intellect, he's able to think way better than a normal goblin would. He's able to think outside the box, and it helps him a lot. He manages to gain quite a lot of skills, and also that he just learns how to do practical things. But actually, almost everything. The difference between this one and Slime is that in Slime, Rimuru only got skills for eating, for eating certain things. In this world, you get a skill for about everything that you do. Whether it's like sleep, each skill has certain requirements that you need to meet. Obviously, it doesn't tell you. It's not a video game. It's real life to them, but to them, like I say, like it's a virtual world or something. But no. But like almost everything you do can acquire you a skill, and there's like an advanced skill above that. So he gets one. This is jumping in like spoiler. There's gonna be spoilers right around this point. So I mean, nothing heavy, but he does evolve. He evolves into a hobgoblin. Pretty sure most of us know the next step in their evolution, and he acquires one skill. It's called armor hardening, and there's a step above. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but yeah. So why am I recommending this? It's once again, it's entertaining. It's just the main thing that captures me about this story is the world around it. The characters in there, they're all fun and they all have their own unique quirks. And honestly, if you do read this, actually no, if you purchase this, you'll notice that unlike Murcielago had like the explicit warning like somewhere like right there on the book. This does not. Now, this doesn't go, a whole play-by-play of, some of the stuff that goes down, but I was like, after getting into like volume 2 and 3, I was like, I'm really shocked they didn't put an explicit warning on here. So take that as you will, let your imaginations run free, you feel me? So, I mean, I'm just shocked. It doesn't matter to me. Whether it has one or not, I don't care. I'm going to read the book. This is also another series that I've decided that no matter how many volumes come out, I'm just going to complete it. It's just, actually, any manga that I buy, I'm going to complete the whole series. That's just how I am. Completionist a little bit. But yeah, so I'm recommending this because it's a fun read. It's not too complicated to keep up with. The characters and just like I said, the world around them are very interesting. And I love RPG style games and MMO RPGs, especially recently. I've really been looking for like a really good MMO RPG, but I'm not having really that much luck with it. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I play on all platforms, so nothing is out of my reach. But yeah, so I mean, like, it's just like the story is interesting, and then like the characters that he meets along the journey and all that is great. And then like also like just like Slime, like they go into like real deep detail about like the leveling system and like different jobs and stuff that you can acquire, and I love that. Like I said, if you don't know anything about me, when it comes to stories, I love good world building. Like I also love very good character development too, because it's also very important. But I love world building probably overall, because my whole thing is when I read these stories or I play a video game, I don't want to think about the reality that I'm in. That's not why I'm here. I want to immerse myself as deep as possible into whatever I'm reading or whatever I'm playing. That's just how I am. So world building to me is very, very important. And when a mangaka or a game developer does that very well, they gives you like top marks in my book. Now, once again, this title, I don't want to say it's niche, because I think a lot of people like a good isekai manga or an anime or whatever. So yes, I mean, like I said, if you value what I say, which if you do, good on you, mate. But you have some questionable taste. Nah, I'm playing. But I think it's worth reading. Like I said, there are 3 volumes. I bought all 3. Volume 4 is coming out, I think, like next month or so. I'm not really sure. I'm not keeping track of it. I'm just gonna check it periodically and all that. But you know, if you have read this manga and all that, tell me what you thought about it. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It keeps me entertained. Actually, surprisingly, it kept me a little bit more entertained than Murcielago, and I'm not saying it's better, but I'm just really in the mood of like a good like MMORPG. So anything that can give me that type of feel, whether it be a reading material or it actually be a game, I'm all for it. But don't get it twisted. I love Murcielago. Like I said, I bought 10 volumes like within like 3 weeks. I spent a lot of money, more money than I should have. But you know, that is neither here nor there. Like I said, tell me what you thought about this book. And like I said, once again, if you do want to purchase this, I will leave a link for all the volumes that you can get, because you can only buy 3 right now unless you live in Japan or something. I don't know. But those links will be in the description. Like I said, I am an Amazon associate, so you clicking on that link and actually purchasing it, it does help me out. Any and all money that I get doing YouTube or Twitch or Patreon, it all comes back to here, to the channel, to make everything better. And I want to get to a point actually where I can start doing like, you know, giveaways and prizes and contests and all that. But you know, I just gotta work my tail off and we'll get there. But you know, do the stuff that I normally tell you to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I think I'm gonna stop saying that because I think that's just automatic given. But if you want to go a step above and beyond, join the Fox gang. The highest tier is $10. The lowest tier is $1. And actually, I haven't said this yet, but on my Patreon, if you do the $10 tier, if you do the $10 tier level, I will be sending out one lucky Patreon will be getting a Pop Funko for me. They'll be mostly random, but at some point I'll probably start running polls and seeing like which ones that the recipient might want, just to get just to keep from sending out the same ones out, you know, that try to keep it random. But yeah, so I've done enough talking. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's your boy Fox. Cutting out!